What's up, guys? It's Coach Nate from the Yard. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about why the eye test matters. If you didn't know, there are millions of athletes and aspiring athletes across the United States and even across the world. So if you do the math, you can probably guess that there are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of point guards, wide receivers, lacrosse players, whatever sport there is, that there are so many other players that play the same position as you. There needs to be something that sets you apart. Usually when coaches come to your campus or recruiters come to your campus or to your games, they want to see your play. They want to see what you look like. They want to see your physical body. They want to envision you playing in their program, playing the position that they need you to play for them. You take an athlete that is fast, maybe makes every shot or has the best hands or can block really well, and one is, he's undersized, skinny, doesn't quite look the part. The eye test is usually what starts the conversation. The reason why a recruiter will choose to continue along in the recruiting process or move on to the next athlete. So it's important that you take the time to make sure that you look the part. Now, a common mistake that most athletes do is they go on Google and they just start Googling all these positions and Google the average size for the position, and they will either start to eat themselves to death trying to reach that number, or they'll stop working out altogether to get, to lose weight to get to the number that they aspire to be. Either way, this could hurt you. And in fact, it's hurting a lot of players across the United States. You start eating burgers, burritos, all these things that are unhealthy and that you shouldn't be eating at this time. You start trying to eat your way to 210 pounds, but now your body looks different. This is why you shouldn't look at that number or eating your way to that number. Those guys are lifting their way to that number. Those guys are on a specific schedule, strength, conditioning. They have coaches, they have nutritionists, they have the advice from professionals to get them where they need to be. So if you have to look at yourself in the mirror and you play a specific spot and you realize, you know what, I don't look the part of a Division I athlete right now. You need to book a session. You need to get with a trainer. You need to sit down with a nutritionist, sit down with a trainer, and figure out what you need to do to get there over time. A lot of those guys, it took time. They started the process to get to that number when they were freshmen, sophomores. Some of them had to lift 2-3 times a day. You don't really know what your journey is or what it needs to be. That's why you need to sit down with a professional, someone that can tell you what you need to do to get there. I've actually told players to not go to certain camps because they didn't look the part. I knew that they were too skinny, they were too scrawny, and it didn't matter how well they locked down that receiver. If they went in there not looking the part, the coaches wouldn't look their way, because a lot of players are coming in and they look the part. They look great. They're still playing great defense. They're still catching the footballs, but they're doing it and they have shoulders, they have traps, they have pecs, they have the six pack. They can step on the scale and weigh 190 pounds. And those recruiters know that in the next 3 years, they can put on 10 pounds of muscle and drop their 40 down 0.2 seconds. So understand, guys, take the eye test serious. Could be the reason why you pass someone up, or it could be the reason why you fall behind. Because every program has an ideal size for the position that they have in their program. So stay ready. Even during the season, you want to make sure that you're eating the right things. In the off season, you want to make sure that you're hitting every school workout. Or if you need extra, you need to make sure that you're working out with your trainer as well.